Hello everybody, this is Mario again, and what I'm going to do is review this video about my drawings of African animals lining up. It was my illustration from the year 2023. But before we start, I want to talk about our sponsor for this episode. It is Teasel1.com. Teasel1.com is a great store where you can buy amazing hoodies, long sleeves, and t-shirts with streetwear designs and art. You can also buy some of my animal prints. These will look great in your house as a gift, or they can look good in a child's room. Either way, shop at Teasel1.com, and I want to thank them for sponsoring my video. At the end of my video, I will share a link to Teasel1.com where you can purchase my art print and streetwear. Now, let's get started. In this drawing I made, we see 8 African animal species from left to right. A chimpanzee, an eastern gorilla, an African bush elephant, a great white pelican, an African lion, a giraffe, an ostrich, and a straw-colored fruit bat. Pride Rock can also be seen on the right side of the drawing. The first animal I'm going to be talking about now is the chimpanzee. The scientific name for the chimpanzee is Pantroglodytes. The chimpanzee is a large, highly intelligent great ape that is native to the rainforests and savannas of tropical Africa. As our closest living relatives, they share approximately 98 to 99% of human DNA. Similar to gorillas, chimpanzees are robust and muscular, with arms significantly longer than their legs. They also move on the ground using knuckle walking, but they are also skilled at swinging through trees and can walk bipedally for short distances. Chimpanzees are omnivorous frugivores. They prefer fruit, but also consume leaves, seeds, honey, insects, and occasionally meat from small mammals like monkeys or antelopes. The average lifespan of a chimpanzee is about 40 to 45 years in the wild, though some in captivity have lived to be over 60 years. It is listed as endangered by the IUCN Red List due to habitat loss, poaching for bushmeat, and diseases like Ebola. The next animal I'm going to be talking about now is the eastern gorilla. The scientific name for the eastern gorilla is Gorilla beringae. The eastern gorilla is not only the largest living primate on Earth, but is also the largest living great ape. Closely related to humans with a 98% genetic overlap, these great apes are native to the mountainous and lowland forests of Eastern Central Africa. Eastern gorillas are herbivores. They consume a vast array of plant matter such as leaves, shoots, stems, bark, and bamboo. Because their diet is high in moisture, they rarely need to drink water. The average lifespan of an eastern gorilla in the wild is approximately 35 to 40 years. While some individuals may live up to 50 years in captivity, their life in natural habitats is often limited by environmental threats and disease. The eastern gorilla is listed as critically endangered on the IUCN Red List. Their survival is threatened by habitat loss, poaching, and disease. The third animal I'm going to be talking about now is the African bush elephant. The scientific name for the African bush elephant is Loxodonta africana. The African bush elephant is the world's largest land mammal that inhabits open savannas, grasslands, marshes, and deserts across sub-Saharan Africa. It has large fan-shaped ears that resemble the shape of the African continent, a single rounded dome-shaped head, and a long muscular trunk with 2 fingers at the tip for grasping. Both sexes have large curved ivory tusks. They also have a concave back and gray wrinkled skin with sparse hair featuring cracks that help retain water for cooling. African bush elephants are herbivores. They consume up to 350 pounds of grasses, bark, leaves, and fruit daily. The average lifespan of an African bush elephant is 60 to 70 years in the wild, making them one of the longest living land mammals. It is currently listed as endangered by the IUCN due to habitat loss and ivory poaching. The fourth animal I'm going to be talking about now is the great white pelican. The scientific name for the great white pelican is Pelecanus onocortalis. The great white pelican is a massive water bird that measures up to 180 centimeters long and an immense wingspan of up to 10 to 12 feet. It has white plumage, black flight feathers, yellow-orange legs, and an enormous yellow-pink pouch used to scoop up fish. It is one of the largest flying birds and is native to parts of Africa, southeastern Europe, and western Central Asia. These birds favor warm, shallow freshwater lakes, swamps, and marshes. They are found in large breeding populations across Africa, with notable colonies in Tanzania, Ethiopia, and in western Eurasia near the Black and Caspian Seas. The average lifespan of a great white pelican is approximately 15 to 30 years in the wild. While they typically live for over a decade in the wild, they can live for over 50 years in captivity, with the maximum recorded age of 51 years. The fifth animal I'm going to be talking about now is the African lion. The scientific name for the African lion is Panthera leo. African lions are large, muscular, social apex predators that live in complex family groups called prides. They have yellow gold coats, powerful jaws, and specialized retractable claws for hunting. Male lions are distinguished by a prominent dark, thick mane. As carnivores, they hunt medium to large ungulates such as wildebeests, zebras, and antelopes. But they're also opportunistic scavengers, often stealing kills from hyenas or leopards. African lions primarily inhabit the savannas, grasslands, open woodlands, and thick bush of sub-Saharan Africa, generally avoiding dense tropical rainforests and true deserts. The African lion is currently listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. Populations have declined significantly due to habitat loss, human-wild conflict, and a decrease in natural prey. There are estimated to be fewer than 25,000 lions remaining in the wild today. The sixth animal I'm going to be talking about now is the giraffe. The scientific name for the giraffe is Giraffa camelopardalis. Giraffes are the world's tallest land mammals, reaching up to 18 feet in height. They have extremely long necks and legs, unique spotted coats for camouflage, and distinctive bony growths on their heads called ossicones, which are covered in skin and fur. They also possess long prehensile tongues, powerful hearts, and large hooves, along with special anatomy for managing blood flow to their heads. Native to African savannas and woodlands, they are social herbivorous ruminants that feed primarily on acacia leaves using a long prehensile tongue. Giraffes are herbivorous browsers. They eat the leaves and twigs of acacia, mimosa, and wild apricot trees. They get most of their hydration from the moisture in leaves and can go several days or weeks without drinking water. The average lifespan of a wild giraffe is 20 to 25 years, while in captivity, they live between 20 and 27 years. The seventh animal I'm going to be talking about now is the ostrich. The scientific name for the ostrich is Struthio camelus. Ostriches are the world's largest birds, thriving in African savannas and grasslands. They possess powerful featherless legs, two-toed feet with 4-inch claws for defense, and massive 2-inch eyes. These flightless birds have long necks, shaggy feathers, 6 to 7 foot wingspans for balance, and 3 stomachs. They are capable of running up to 45 miles per hour, and they consume pebbles for digestion. Ostriches are opportunistic omnivores that primarily eat plants, including roots, leaves, seeds, and fruits. But they also consume insects, small reptiles, and rodents. Because they lack teeth, they swallow sand, pebbles, and small stones called gastroliths to help grind food in their gizzard. The average lifespan of a wild ostrich is 30 to 40 years. In captivity, where they are protected from predators and receive consistent care, their lifespan can extend significantly to roughly 50 to 70 years. The eighth and final animal I'm going to be talking about now is the straw-colored fruit bat. The scientific name for the straw-colored fruit bat is Eidolon helvum. The straw-colored fruit bat is a large African megabat that weighs 8 to 12 ounces and has a 36-inch wingspan. It is recognized by its yellowish-brown fur, long pointed wings, and large eyes. They are highly social, forming massive colonies of millions, lack echolocation, and are crucial wide-ranging seed dispersers that utilize keen eyesight and smell to locate food. Straw-colored fruit bats are primarily fruit-eating herbivores that consume large quantities of wild fruits, nectar, and flowers in sub-Saharan Africa. They are known to feed on figs, mangoes, bananas, pawpaws, and dates, often consuming up to twice their body weight in fruit daily. The average lifespan of a straw-colored fruit bat is approximately 15 years in the wild. In captivity or under human care, they frequently live longer, with average life expectancies often cited around 21 to 22 years. I hope you liked this video about my review on my African animal lineup, and don't forget to comment and subscribe down below. Anyways, catch you later. Bye.